Hello, my lovely friends, and welcome back to Allegedly Strange Tales. Today we're doing a requested video for the Mothman. One of the famous stories of the Mothman was in Virginia, and a disaster happened where the bridge collapsed. But before that, people saw this mysterious Mothman creature, and he had glowing red eyes, and he was terrifying. So we're just going to use the Starman Tarot as I normally do on here. Cleanse the air and ask for Archangel Michael for protection. Spray a little bit of my Archangel Michael protection spray. And let's get on into the reading. So welcome to Freaky Friday. So let's ask, what is the true purpose of Mothman? What is the true purpose behind his sightings? What is the true purpose behind Mothman's sightings and the origin of the message? I have a few that I've written down, so let's start here. Okay. What is the true purpose of Mothman sightings? What's the origin of the message? And we're going to talk about the warnings. And okay, let's put these over here a tiny bit more. What is the true purpose behind Mothman sightings? Is it trying to communicate something important, or is it a warning? What is it? Oh, the Ten of Swords. Wow, that is like ruin. So Mothman sightings, it is a warning. It is a warning to us. Because in reverse, all those swords fall out. And healing, maybe that would be, trying to avert a disaster. But Ten of Swords is pretty much the end. But in reverse, I would take that as, yes, it's a warning to avert a disaster. So what is the origin of the message? Is it from the Mothman, or is it from some larger unseen force behind it? Is it from the Mothman, or is it larger? The Prince of Cups. The Prince of Cups is, that would be the Page of Cups. And that isn't. The Princess of Cups would be Page of Cups. The Prince of Cups is a knight. That's the Knight of Cups. And I do believe, yes, he is bringing a warning. Can you see the Prince of Cups? He's hovering there. That's kind of like a moth comes flying in. But it's still a knight, and it has two more court cards ahead of it. So I think he's just a messenger. I think he's like the messenger. There is something behind it, because you have two more court cards, like the Queen and the King of Cups. So that it's from a higher source. So you have, he's giving a warning and it's coming from a higher source there. So what is the nature of the warnings? Are they about the disaster or is it something darker? Okay, what's the nature of the warnings? Is it just the disaster coming or is it something darker? The Starman. And that is the Magician. That makes me wonder if something has made that, like the disaster, because the Starman or the Magician, that is creating, because he has all of the tools to create. So that's interesting, isn't it? Because I wonder why would something create a disaster? Wow. Maybe it's for lessons for us or something. I don't know. That's kind of odd. So now we'll look at how humans interpret the message or maybe misinterpret it. Do we view them as fearsome signs? How do humans interpret it? The Three of Pentacles. That is like a working together. I wonder if that is like a sign, like because you see all of the geometric signs, shapes, and these would all be signs to me. And yes, the Three of Pentacles is like working together. So I guess the Mothman would be, here he's a messenger up here warning something, but something is created. And I would think that would be working together with somebody. I don't think that humans really think about stuff like that. They do think, okay, it was a sign, but I don't think, if that was me, I wouldn't say, oh, that's sinister. I would just say, yeah, it's a sign to tell us that something is coming, or they tried to warn us about this. Yeah, so what happens if we ignore the Mothman's message? So this card will reveal the consequences, or what happens if we ignore it. The Two of Cups. That's like a contract. It could be, relationship with someone. So if you ignore it, what would happen? I'm trying to, I asked that question and the Two of Cups came up. If we ignore the message, okay, this is the answer for me. You have a choice to ignore it or not. And you have, it will be consequences if you do. Even though it's not in reverse, I would say that would be, but, I don't know. I would say, because this is the Magician, and I would be afraid of the Magician because he's got all the tools. So if you ignore that, he's got all the tools to just, zap you or let you have it. So will the Mothman continue to appear? Will the Mothman continue to appear? That is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So, wow, look at that, guys. yeah, it's like a bat or something, but whoa, that is crazy. And Nine of Pentacles in reverse, because the Nine of Pentacles upright is like a independent, wealthy woman, and that's quite a high card of Pentacles, but that's in reverse. I don't know if there has been any new sightings of the Mothman. That is crazy. That's like a Mothman. I mean, I know it's a bat. Whoa. But I would say no. I mean, 'cause I haven't heard of any new sightings since that incident, but it could be suppressed or something. Maybe any sightings would be suppressed or something. That's my interpretation. So do your own research. I'm going to use the pendulum, and I'm going to ask. Okay, let's ask Esme this time. So, Esme, we want to know about the Mothman. So, is the Mothman actively trying to send a message, or is he? What's happening here? Was the Mothman sent from a higher force? That is saying yes. Wow. Okay. I just got goosebumps, guys. I'm going to ask, Esme, please, would you tell us, where does the Mothman come from? And what I'm going to do is clear. Okay. And we are going to spray some protection spray again. Okay, next I want to ask, where does the Mothman come from? Where does the Mothman come from, please? Okay, Esme, please tell us, where does the Mothman come from? Where does it come from? Okay. It is going around and around in circles, so apparently we're not to know. Thank you for joining me on this eerie episode to understand what the Mothman's role is in our lives. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and remember to like this video, and please subscribe and hit the notification bell. And until next time, stay curious and stay safe, my friends.